All right, guys, we're live from Bagel Arena, home of the Skippers. It's an exciting tilt at Saturday night Pee B1 game. We'll see. Not sure who's in net. Maybe Pickens in net. Not sure. But boys are warming up, and we'll be live here in a little while. Appreciate everybody joining. All right, we get started here. 13 minutes on the clock. Waiting on the refs, and we'll be on our way. Starting lineup: Jackson Niekert, Landon Holcomb, Blake Stone, Hanson, and Gilbertson. Let's go. Here comes Holcomb. Holcomb gets a puck in, and that puck is an outlet pass. It's going to come back out to Tonka. They come out in the neutral zone. Oh boy, it's going to be a little hard here. And that's going to come back over to Tonka. They hit the puck across. Good effort. Good play by Holcomb. That's a hook. Comes back over to Stone. Back over to Holcomb. Down to Jackson Niekert. Oh, they're going to call a penalty on that, on Holcomb. Well, you blew it down over there. There's a hook. Lakers on a penalty kill. Over at penalty kill here for a minute 30. So we'll have Stone and Niekert, Holcomb in the box. So a 5-on-4 penalty kill. All right, puck comes back over, and Tonka has possession. They cycle around the net. And good interception. Now go Jackson. And we got Neakirk. He's out on the races. Shot. Oh, off the side of the net. Comes back over to Altermat. Puck is hit deep. They go down. They kill some more time on this penalty kill. Good effort by Jackson there on the run. That's going to stay over. Altermat's there. He hits the puck deep. And we kill more time. So here comes Altermat. And that puck's going to come back out to the neutral zone. Neakirk is there. He's fighting for the puck. And that puck's going to come back over. And a pass across over for Tonka. They look for an open. Goes off of a skate of Neakirk. Comes deflection back. Oh, well, let's go. Let's go, Lando. Cheer the butter, boys. Oh, my goodness. They're fighting the battle on the puck. Comes back over to Altermat in the corner. And here comes over to Carson Campbell. Puck's going to come over to Gilbertson. Keeps it in. Shot. And comes back over to Carson. Carson hitting the puck. Comes over to Hanson. Hanson with a shot. Ooh, good stick save. That puck's going to come back out. And it comes over to Gilbertson. Gilbertson chips it out. Good on sides. They come back over. The Lakers going for a change. It comes over to Lucas Thomas. Comes right over to Cole Knapp. And a good outlet pass. He's met. And that puck's going to come out. Comes over to Kirsten. Let's go, Jace. Jace hits the pucks deep. The Lakers going for a dump and chase. Pressured by Carson Campbell. Comes over to Lucas Thomas. Comes back over to the point. Over to Lendman. It's interception. Now here comes Tonka. Off the boards. Pulls back. Going against the puck. And they push him into the boards. Comes right over. Puck's behind the net. He circles around. Good edge work. And a good play by Kirsten. Kirsten hits the puck wide. Comes back down to Nico Haddonfield. Here comes Nico. We got a 2-on-1 for him with LT. Shot. Oh, shot wide. Low wide. Had now that's a trip. Come on. Comes back over. Here comes Cole. Comes back over here. Now here comes Minnetonka breaking. Now that's a 2-on-2 for them. They went in for a change. That's going to be a penalty on Lendler. Lakers go on a penalty kill for a minute 30. Lakers go on a penalty kill. That puck is down. And the Lakers battle. That's going to come back out. That's a shot wide of the net. It's going to go over to Gunnar Johnson. Send it. Comes over to Gunnar. And shot. Good save. Comes around in front. Get it out. Westfall getting the puck. Comes back to the point. Shot. It's a high stick. They're going to let that go. That's going to be an icing call. And that will be. So icing is the call. Face off in the skipper zone. All right, we're back. And that puck's going to come over to Holcomb. And that's going to come over Skipper's gain possession. And that puck's going to come over to the Skippers. A good move and a good save by Pickens. That's going to come back over. That's going to be off of a skate. Comes over to McMahon. Shot. Good save by Pickens. And that puck's going to go over to Holcomb. Holcomb off the boards. They can't get it out. Still on the penalty kill. It's going to come back to the point. Shot, deflected, wide of the net. And that puck's going to come down behind the net. Skipper's gain possession. Comes over to Gilbertson. And that puck's going to come back over. Here comes Gilbertson. Here comes Sammy. Tried to get it. Deflected. Power play or penalty kill's over. Stone's back out on the ice. Go get it, Blake. Go, Blake. And that puck's going to come back over. Lakers forecheck. And that's going to come back to Sammy Gilbertson. Sammy looking for an outlet. Comes over to Holcomb. Wow, nice pass. Outlet pass. And that puck's going to be down. Here comes Stone. Stone's looking for an outlet. That's going to come back to Lemma at the point. Lemma with the shot. Oh, yes! Shoots and scores! Lemma shoots the puck, bounces on top of the net, and Holcomb buries it in. Goal number 1 for the Lakers. All right, here comes Lakers. 1-0 on the fortuitous bounce off the net. Came right out in front, and we got the first goal of the game. Here comes the Lakers. They try to keep it in. Sorry about the mute there. I was chatting with Wes Clark, a cousin-in-law, who was coach of the Bantams the game before us for Minnetonka. And that puck is comes back behind, and that puck's going to remain in the Lakers zone, and that's going to come out. And good move by Minnetonka. They move. Good play. Good play by the Lakers. Ultimate gets the puck out. They go and dump and chase. Tell you, the energy's a little bit better than last night. It's good to see. The boys, the coaches have got them all dialed in, buzzed in, ready to go. Drinking quality H2O. Nice pass right across over to Lucas Thomas. Lucas over to Landon Ultimate. He's pressured by a couple skippers. That's going to come out to the neutral zone. Comes over to Riker Lindner. Riker, okay, well, he's going to use the body, then call it both ways. Comes over to Westfall. Westfall gets the puck out. That's going to come back in. Comes over to Lindner. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. Defensive lapse right there. They go in right in front. And that puck's going to go over in the corner. Skippers get it. Comes over to Lucas Thomas. Carson Campbell is on pressure. Puck will come back over. Knapp keeps the puck in. Comes down to Carson. Briefly, that's going to stay in. And Skippers are there. Comes over to Cole Knapp. Cole right over to Lucas Thomas. It's going to roll. It's still floating. Rolling. Skippers gain possession. And a good play by Carson. Carson with the good onside. Here comes Carson. Puck is deflected. Comes over to Westfall. Westfall over to Gunner. Gunner with the shot. Oh, almost tipped right in front with Cole Knapp. Didn't miss it by much on the tip. I think that may have found the back of the twine. So we'll have, I think it's 5:10 to go here, first period. Holcomb with the first goal of the game for the Lakers here in this D6 tilt. It's going to go off of Tucker Hansen's stick. Comes back over to Sammy. Sammy with the trying to get the puck out. The Skippers are successful keeping it in their zone. The puck is still down in the corner. And that's going to come right over to Nico. Nico with a nice pass right across. And they're going to keep that in the zone. We'll try to get it out. Now here comes Nico. He's got it. The puck was rolling, looked like. Puck's going to come off the boards. Comes over where Knapp's there. And it comes back to Cole. Cole tries to get it over to Gunner. Intercepted. And a nice play by Tucker Hansen to keep that puck in. And now the puck will come back over to Minnetonka. And that puck's going to come back over. That's going to come back out. They could have played it. Dang it. Icing will be the call. 4:14 go first period. 1-0 Lakers. Landon Holcomb, assist from Riker Lenma in the Apple. All right, we have a face-off draw. Comes back over to Lakers off the boards. Comes over to Holcomb. Holcomb gets the puck up to Stone. Here comes Stone. Come on, Blake. Shoots over a shot. Oh, that didn't miss by much, but a great pass to Drew right at the point in the slot. The puck comes over. Drew is getting the puck over to Holcomb. Here comes Landon. That puck is going to hit in off the stick, and he gets it. And Drew McMahon gets the puck. Comes right over. That's going to be sitting there. It comes out in front. Oh, dribbles right out in front. Goalie didn't have it. There's a pass out of the zone, and that's going to come back over. Shot. Good save by Luke Pickens. So face-off draw will be in the skipper's zone. 3:27 to go. First period. Altermat on the draw. Centering, let me see here. I don't know what they're looking at down there or what they're doing. Drop the puck. Let's go. I think they're kicking off the defensive player either for a mouth guard issue or a neck guard issue. Not sure exactly what happened there. That puck is down over where Jones is. And that puck comes back over behind the net. They cycle around. And that puck is going to be down in the corner. Skipper's gain possession. They still have possession. They're trying to get it out. It's going to go. Go, Lando. Landon Altermat. That's a blatant hook. Thank you. That's going to be a hook. Hooking call. We'll go on a power play. Trying to figure this out. All right, we're on a power play here. 5-on-4 power play. We got Holcomb, Stone. Stone with the shot. Oh, that was a stick tip right over off of one of the sticks of the Lakers. Holcomb behind the net. And then they're moving the puck. Comes back over to Sammy. That went off of his stick. Let's have to come back out. Have to retreat. Come back over to Gilbertson. Gilbertson back over to Carson. A great pass. Comes over to Landon. Landon back over to Stone. Over to Holcomb. Well, that puck's going to come right behind. I think that's going to be a freeze of a puck. Boy, they're moving the puck well. So we'll have a face-off draw. We keep the same guys out there. Gilbertson and Campbell at D. And we'll have Holcomb, Stone, and Altermat on forward. That is a face-off. Goes to the skippers. They go behind their net. And that's going to come right over. Interception, shot. Good play a good shot by Altermat. Went low. Pad save on the goalie. Now it's going to come over to Stone. Comes back over to Landon. Back over to Holcomb. Holcomb with a shot. And that puck's going to come back over to Stone at the side. Comes back over to Campbell. Campbell with a rip. Yes! Shoots and scores! Carson Campbell. Boy, the boys came to play. That pass was crisp. And that's Lakers Navy all season right there. Undisciplined, selfless play. Find the open guy, bury it. 2 marks the spot here. 2 minutes to go in the first period on the power play. That puck's going to come back over to Nico. We can get another one. That'd be great. I don't know what they're... Comes right out in front. Comes over to Cole. And that puck's going to come dribble. That's going to stay in. Now it's going to come over to a skipper. Got to get back. That's offsides. Comes over to Cole. Cole back over to Gunner. And that puck's going to be a good deflection. Comes back over to Nico. That puck's in the zone. Now it's going to be a skipper. They're going to call that one. They're going to call a slashing call on Gunner. Yeah, definitely a slashing call. So we're going to penalty kill, minute 30. Lakers up 2-0. We got Holcomb and Carson Campbell with goals for the Lakers. So we'll have Knapp on the draw. Knapp, he doesn't win the draw, comes back over to the point. Great play by Sammy. The puck out, get it over to Nico, get it deep, kill some time. Comes over to Cole. Cole hits the puck deep. They go and dump and chase. And here comes Minnetonka breaking out. Good cross-size outlet pass. And a good play by Sammy. Comes back over to Nico. Oh, come on, Nick. Icing. Maybe we needed that. That could have been good. Change of lines, change of energy. 50.8 to go here, first period. So we'll have Holcomb in the draw with looks like Blake Stone and Nick Jace Kirsting and Riker Lendma. Riker off the boards. That's going to come back over. And that's going to stay in the zone. Now it's going to come over to Blake Stone. Blake looking for an outlet. Misses Holcomb, but that puck hits deep. We're killing more time on the penalty kill. Oh, man. Got to watch out. These guys are calling body checks. We got away with another one there. That puck's going to come back out to the neutral zone. Stone is there. He skated past the puck. Now that's going to come right over. Good play. Good play by Riker. It's offsides. 11.6 to go, first period. So face-off draw will be right outside the skipper's zone. And we'll have just shy of 12 seconds to go here in the period. That face-off will go right over. That's going to come right out in front. We just got to get it out of our zone. Just get it out of our zone. We don't need a goal here. That's going to be a save of a puck. We got 1.1 seconds to go. Save on Pickens. They're checking the goal in the moorings. I don't think we're the guilty party in this game. If it was Grand Rapids, then yes. That will be the end of the first period. So we'll be back for period 2 after a 2-0 lead with Landon Holcomb and Carson Campbell. Campbell on the power play. We'll be right back for period 2. All right, we're getting the clock situated. We got 6 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Lakers will be back to full strength. And that puck will be coming right out to the neutral zone. Good move by Drew. Drew gets the puck down, hits it over to McMahon. He tries to hit the puck in, or Holcomb tries to get the puck deep. A forecheck. Here we go. Lakers are buzzing. Let's go. Let's get another one. Here comes Westfall. He's poke checked. It's going to come right back out. Come over to Holcomb. Here comes Lannon. Lannon skating around, looking for an outlet. He loses an edge. And that's a cross-ice pass. And another cross-ice pass comes over to Westfall. Westfall off the boards, comes back to McMahon. It's a good on sides. Shot. Oh, good save on, good stick save by Luke Pickens. Comes over to Stone. Oh, nice pad. Nice. Keep it going. Looked like Westfall took a hit down in the zone. Here comes Minnetonka. Shot. And a good save. Puck is wide of the net. And Lakers are down there. Let's go to Blake Stone. And that puck's going to come back to the wing. Come back. They're going to try to get it over to, off the boards. Go. Go. Now we got Drew. Let's go, Drew. Right across. Comes over to McMahon. Right over. He's getting hit. Looked like Holcomb got hit in front of the net. Comes back to Jones. Jones with a shot. Deflected. No! Oh, my gosh. So freezing of the puck. Goalie didn't have it. Lucas Thomas buries it. Goal not allowed. So we'll have a face-off draw. Altermat on the draw. The face-off draw goes to Tonka. They come behind the net. That's going to come off the boards. Oh, my gosh. Come on, guys. Puck's going to come right over in the corner. It's going to sit right there. And the Tonka comes back over to Sammy. Sammy with the shot. Oh, a good deflection by Landon at the front. Comes over to Gilbertson. Gilbertson has the puck. Tries to get over to Landon. He's waiting for a penalty on that one, too. Nienkirk all the way over to Tucker Hansen. Tucker with a shot. Comes behind the net. Got to be careful here. We're getting kind of chippy here. That puck's going to hit deep into the zone. Comes down to Hansen. Hansen in the puck over to Thomas. Oh, just missed Jackson. Comes right over to Landon. Here we go. Shot. Oh, good pad save. Puck's going to come back over. Here comes Minnetonka. Nice play. Comes over to Lucas Thomas. Get it deep. Get it deep. Lucas still with the puck. Moves. Shot. Comes back over. Deflection. And it comes back to a skipper. That puck's going to come back over into the... Blowing the whistle dead for what? Not sure if it was a hand pass. I don't know what happened there. But they're calling maybe a hand pass. I don't know. Face-off draw will be right outside the Lakers zone. Comes to Lenmo. Lenmo with the shot. Hits the puck in. Lakers go in for the puck. That's going to stay in the zone. Comes down to Riker Lenmo. Riker trying to get the puck over. Comes to a skipper. Comes back over to Carson, who has a goal. That puck comes off of Kirsten over to the side. That puck's going to come right over, and a save by Luke Pickens. Glove save. So face-off draw will be in the skipper zone. Got 9:21 to go here, second period. Knapp on the draw, centering Carson Campbell. That puck's going to come to the blue. Oh, wow. Almost had it by Gunner. That puck's going to come back down. That's Cole has the puck. Cole gets it right over to Carson. They move the puck. Carson is skating around. And he's going to come right over in the corner. Good play by Riker. He keeps the puck in, gets the puck over to Carson. They hit the puck deep. Carson goes in for a change. We got Westfall coming out. Cross-ice pass comes over to Riker. Riker keeps that puck in. Good effort by Riker. It's going to come over down the corner. Riker's there with Nappy moving. We got Gunner right out in front. Oh, comes right almost off of. It's going to come right over to Westfall. Back over to Nico. Nico with the cross-size pass over to Gunner. Just hits his skate or his stick. Comes off. And here comes the skipper. And puck's going to come back over. Now it's going to come out to the neutral zone. A cross-size pass. They hit the puck deep. Lakers go in. Westfall with the puck. He's got Jones. Got to get it out. That's going to stay in the zone. And we got to get it. Here comes McMahon. Here comes Drew. Drew with the shot. Good pad save. Comes back over to Nico right out in front. Oh, boy, that's sitting right there. Oh, my goodness. How did that stay out? Good pad save. He stuck his pad out, made a wish. Puck's going to come over to Nico. Let's go. Take it, Nico. Shoots. Oh, off the side of the net. Comes back over. Comes back to Jones. Now they get in the possession. Now they got a 3-on-2 forming. Shot, glove, save by Luke Pickens. Great save by Luke. So a face-off draw will be in the skipper zone. And hand it over here. We'll see 7:23 to go here, second period. So we'll have a face-off draw. And that face-off draw comes to Holcomb. He wins the draw. Now it comes back over to the blue line. Tonka hits the puck in. They keep it in. Comes over to Gilbertson. Gilbertson hitting the puck off the boards. Now it's coming right out. Great play by Tucker on that one. Excuse me. Comes over to Stone. Here comes Blake. Right over to Hanson. Oh, my goodness. I am still trying to figure out how that puck is staying out of that net. We've had our chances. Holcomb moving around, gets the puck off the boards, and Lakers going after the forecheck. Going to keep that puck in. Sammy hitting the puck deep, comes over to Lucas Thomas. Lucas right over front. Oh my goodness, bounced right over Holcomb's stick. That's going to be an icing call. Icing. So face-off will be in the Lakers zone. Lakers are pressuring here in this D6 tilt. Minnetonka Black. 6:33 to go. Second period. Face-off draw goes down to Minnetonka. They gain possession as they try to break out of their zone. Good forecheck by the Lakers. That puck's now going to come out to the skipper. That comes right over. Good play by, I think that was Sammy Gilbertson. And that's going to come back over to Tucker Hanson. Tucker loses the puck, but he still has it. Now a turnover. Comes over to a skipper. Here they come. Oh, good play. Good play by Sammy. Good poke check on that one. Gets that puck up. Comes back over to Holcomb. Now back over to Niekirk. Now we play Tonka. Good poke. Comes back over to Lucas Tonka. Okay, that's a penalty. Thank you. Now let's go. It's a nice pass. Comes over to Jackson Niekirk. So we'll have a cross-checking call on the skipper on Holcomb. And Holcomb will get out on the Lakers on a power play. And we got 5:41 to go second period. Over there. So we'll have face-off draw where Campbell's on the draw with Gunner and Altermat. Comes back over to Landon. Hit his skates. That's going to come back out in the neutral zone. Lakers will have to retreat. Comes back over to Sammy. Sammy with a cross-ice pass over to Gunner. Gunner up to Landon. Hitting his skates. Shot wide of the net. Lakers go after it. Tucker keeps that puck in. Tucker with a shot. Oh, that was tipped right on the front. I don't think It bounced. I don't think we got anything on it, but we got Gunner sitting right out there. Landon loses the puck. Now it's going to come back over. Hits a skipper. Now comes over to Gunner. Gunner right over. Gunner with the shot. Oh, comes back over. Save. So power play still happens. We have a new power play unit. Holcomb, Altermat, Stone, Campbell, Gilbertson. I guess that's the same pair as was out there. And it comes back over to Carson over on the boards. They battle. And that puck's going to come over to Holcomb. Holcomb with the shot. That's going to be right over to Stone. Oh, man, that was a good play. Comes back to Gilbertson. Gilbertson with the shot. Comes back over to Carson. On a goal! No, that's Blake Stone. Blake Stone. Gilbertson, and I don't know who left the other one on there, but that was Stone on the power play. Sitting right out in front, shoots and scores, 3-0 Lakers. So we'll have a face-off draw. Center ice, Knapp taking the draw with Gunnar Johnson. And that puck's going to come back to Lenma. And that puck's going to come right over. He could have played it, so they're going to let him play. No icing. Lakers up 3 rip here. Second period. Let's keep the pressure on, boys. The puck's going to come back over to Lenma. And here comes Minnetonka breaking out. Good play by Cole. And now that's going to come back over. They got a 2-on-1 shot and a save. The puck's going to come on the side. They're battling behind the net. Pickens lost it. He's back up. Lenma with the boards. Get that off the boards. Comes over to Cole Knapp on the corner. Cole with a nice pass over to Gunner. Now we got a 2-on-1 for him with Nico. Nico, oh man. Shot off the post. Got a 2-on-1. Good back check by Cole Knapp. Yeah, it's a great back check. Luca, nice save on Pickens. And that puck's going to stay. It's going to be behind the net. That puck, Luke doesn't have his stick. Give him his stick. Puck's going to be back over in the corner. Gunner gives his stick. It's going to come right back out. It's going to be an icing call, which is fine. That was a great play by Gunner to give him a stick. And he gets praise from Pickens. Looks like we got 3:15 to go, second period. Appreciate everybody watching. After this game, Cole and I will be heading north to the Super Rink to broadcast the SPL game of the 10U. Maddie's team's playing. They're 2-0 in the tourney. Playing at 7:45 tonight. Here comes the puck, comes back over down into the zone where Tuck. It's a good outlet pass. Wow. It's a good outside pass. That's going to come back over to Stone. Got to get it out. Get it wide and out. There we go. Jones tries to get it out, and that's going to come over to Holcomb. Here comes Landon. Landon getting the puck up to Blake Stone. Blake with the move. Ooh, he had a one-timer set up with Drew right in the slot. Went low. Here they go. Here comes Holcomb. Holcomb with a shot. Comes back to Drew. Yes! Shoots and scores on the rebound. Drew McMahon. Goal number 4. So a rebound goal. And off of Holcomb's shot, comes back to Drew and he buries it. 4 marks the spot here at Peggle. And we got a 2 minutes, 19 seconds to go in the period. Face-off draw goes over to the Lakers, comes over to Nienkirk, back over to Altermat. And that's going to be a good on sides. They get the puck in. Lakers go for the forecheck. That puck's going to come over to LT behind the net. Yeah, puck's going to come off the boards, off the wall. Interception. Turnover. Comes back over to Altermat. Comes right to him. Oh, my gosh. He had an opening if he had it. That's going to come right back. I think that's going to be a shot on net. Good play by Luke. Gets the puck over to Gilbertson. Gilbertson with an outlet pass. Off the run. Comes over to Jackson Nienkirk. Puck off the boards. Comes back over to Hansen. Hits the neutral zone. That's, oh man, that was almost a turnover. Boys are buzzing here. Good play by Sammy up to Ultramat. Skippers try to get the puck in their zone. I think we're frustrating them with our pressure here. This is a great effort by the boys tonight. Puck off the wall, comes back over off the boards. That's going to be over to Jackson Nieker. Right over to Altermat. Now a turnover in the offensive zone. Comes back up to the neutral zone. We've hit the minute mark, I believe. I can't see it with the banners, but I believe it's 1 minute. So here comes the pass right in front. Comes back over. Get the puck out, boys. Just get it out. And that's it. Comes back over to LT. LT is breaking out. Gets the puck out. That's going to come over to Sammy. Puck's going to come back over. And Lakers are forechecking. Or back checking, I should say. And that's a stick save on Pickens. We got 27 seconds to go in the period. Puck comes back to Gilbertson. Gilbertson puts the puck out. That's going to be an icing call. Icing here, 4-0 is the score with 16 seconds to go. Second period. Here we go. Face off goes to the Lakers. Comes back out to the neutral zone. Oh, we got Campbell going. 10 seconds to go. Oh, my goodness. What a try. Had Gunner. Cole was hitting the corner. So that'll be the end of the second period. Exciting action here from Lakers Navy B1. 4-0 here to report. We'll be back for period 3. So we'll have a face-off draw here starting the third period. Lakers had 2 goals in the first and 2 goals in the second. 4-0 here as we start. Puck is going to go off the side, comes back over to Lenma. Lenma gets the puck over to Carson. He's got Gunner going. Pass over to Gunner. Yes! Shoots and scores! Man, passing is pristine here. Gunner Johnson. Nice pass from Carson Campbell. That only took 15 seconds. 12:45 to go. Third period. Lakers up 5-0. And here comes Lenma. Oh, dang. He tried getting over to Carson, but that was a good effort. It's not going to have enough to go to icing. Puck comes back over to Kirsting. It's going to go behind Kirsting. Now we got the skippers going. Shot deflected wide. Good play by the Lakers. Good play by Kirsting. And And Lenma comes right over to Riker. Back over to Gunner. Gunner hits the puck. Oh, that was a good play by the defenseman. Thought they hit it deep, and we had guys. That puck's going to come back over and going to sit right over, and that's a turnover. Comes over to Gunner. He's got Cole. Go Cole. Right off of Cole. He's going in. Puck is down in the corner. He's battling. Comes back to Nico. Nico has the puck. Gets the puck up down to Cole. And Cole got away with a hook there. And a slash. Maybe. Right over in front. Nobody home, but good effort. Puck is off the boards. They keep it in. Riker is hitting the puck over to Nico. In his skates. He keeps that in. The puck's going to stay. Oh, now it's going to come out. Offsides. So face-off draw will be right outside the Lakers zone. Lakers up 5-0. And we'll have 11:26 to go, third period. Loving the 80s music here. A little bit of Toto Africa going on. Face-off draw comes back over to Westfall, and that puck's going to stay down. Let's see if I can get this. And puck off the boards comes over to Westfall. Let's go, Avery. Avery looking for an outlet. He goes deep. If they're using the body, got to call it both ways. The puck's going to come back over to McMahon, over to Stone. Blake's moving. Right across, intercepted on the pass. Good effort, good attempt. Here comes Jones, and that's going to be coming over to McMahon off the boards. And that's going to come over to Nico. Nico right over to Stone. Off of his stick. It's going to come back over to McMahon. And they break out. You got to watch out for these fair play points. I think we have 3 penalties. I think the total you can get is 6. So you want to be careful. Here comes McMahon. McMahon going. He's back over to Nico. Nico behind the net. He's pressured. They're going to call a penalty. Should be on both of them. So coincidental penalties. There's going to be a 5-on-5. They were scruffing down in the corner. It was Nico and the other kid. Treble. This looks like it's down in the box. A minute 30 on the clock. So we'll have a face-off draw. Holcomb on the draw, comes back over. That's going to come over to Lucas Thomas. Lucas back to Hansen at the point. Hansen with the shot, deflected wide, comes back over to Holcomb behind the net. He makes a nice move. Wow. Comes back over to Niekirk. That's going to come back over to Holcomb. That puck's going to come off the boards and off the stick. That's going to stay in. Tucker keeping the puck in. Comes back over to Niekirk. Jackson looking for an outlet. Comes back. Oh, that's a penalty. Comes back over to the point. Here comes Minnetonka. I think they're going to let him play on that one. It's going to come over to Holcomb. Yeah, they are. Comes Holcomb with a pass across. He still gains possession of it. Good move by Landon. Landon with a shot off the post. I didn't hear it. Comes back over. He's got Niekirk. We're cooking right out in front. Comes over to Thomas. He whiffs on it. And that puck briefly went to Niekirk, and then he didn't get much on that. So that puck will come back over. That's good on sides. That puck's going to come back over. And that puck's going to come back over. That's offsides. We got 8:38 to go here. Third period action from Pagel. As Bob Casey, the late Twins PA announcer, would say, the scores on the scoreboard are correct. Here we go. Landon Altermat on the draw with Campbell and Gunner. And that faceoff will go to Lakers. Tonka is pressuring. Puck comes back over. Lemma with the outlet pass over to Gunner. Gunner right across, gets it over to Carson. A little too far advanced on him. It goes to a skipper. They hit the puck out. Wow, what a play by Riker. It's been an animal today. That puck's going to come back over. The skippers break out. They hit the puck deep. Riker goes back. Pickens is there. Yeah, that's comes back over to the point. Shot. Good save by Pickens. Comes over to Riker. Riker with a good pass over to Gunner. That's offsides. Yeah. Gunner came back, but we had Campbell offsides by a mile. Didn't see it down here on the near corner. So we'll have a face-off draw right outside the Lakers zone. 7:49 to go in the third period clock. Knapp on the draw, gets it over. He wins the face-off, gets over to McMahon. McMahon hits the puck deep. That puck's going to come back over to the point. Good play by Jones. Comes back over to Stone. Stone's looking for an outlet. Comes back over to Westfall. Westfall with the shot. Wow, that had traffic. Traffic right out in front of save. It did sound like it hit a stick right out in front, but a good save by the goalie. So we're coincidental penalties are over. Got Knapp on the draw, gets it over to them, comes over to Jones, and that puck's going to come back out. That's going to stay out. Now it's going to come out the neutral zone. And Skipper loses an edge. Now they get the puck. Oh wow! Good heads-up play by Cole Knapp. That's going to be a tip and hit the netting on the side, but had a wide open net to bury one, and that puck was hit out of the way. Good smart play there. So 7:10 to go, third period. And that puck's going to come back over to Jones at the point. Or behind, he tries to get it over to his winger, McMahon. He lost an edge. Comes back over, Knapp's there. Comes back over to Westfall. Westfall trying to get the puck out. That's going to be tipped. Again, tipped. That's going to stay in the zone. That's going to come right back out. They'll have to retreat. Knapp's going off. McMahon's going off. Both ran into each other right there. No penalty. Now here comes the skipper. Comes right across. Comes back over to Stone. Blake's off trying to get the boards. Comes off the boards. Now it's a turnover. And that's going to come back over. Shot over the net and wide. Comes back into the boards. That's down there. Comes back to the point. Gilbertson with a shot wide of the net. Comes back over. Hansen keeping the puck in. That's going to come right back out in the neutral zone. Gilbertson and Hansen are there. There's Gilbertson looking for an outlet. Pass right up to Holcomb, right up in front. It's a slash that comes back over to Stone. That's going to stay. And a save right out in front. So face-off draw will be in the Lakers zone. Lakers definitely brought the Thunder and the Lightning tonight. 5:26 to go, third period. And Holcomb on the draw. He is tied up. Still tied up. That puck hits deep. Tonka gains possession. Comes back over to Hanson in the Hanson up to Holcomb on the pass. Good move. That's going to be it. Comes over to Stone. Back over to Niederkirk over on the wing. Jackson looking, moving. He's hitting the boards. No penalty. That puck's going to come back down behind the net. Skippers hit the puck along the boards. And that's going to go over to Stone, over to Holcomb. Come back over to Jackson Niederkirk. Jackson trying to get the puck up to Holcomb. Good effort. Should pan the iPad here, Chris. Comes back over to Hanson as I'm watching the game, not moving the iPad. And Holcomb's battling. It's offsides. Oh, they got away with that one. Here comes Tonka. Tonka gains possession. Now comes back over to Niederkirk. Off the boards over to LT. Puck off the boards, comes back to Hanson. Hanson across over to Sammy Gilbertson. It's offsides. Yeah. Offsides on LT. So we'll have a face-off draw outside the Lakers zone. We got an even 4 minutes on the clock here from Pagel. And we'll have Lakers up 5-0. Lakers will be playing tomorrow, another D6 game. And we'll get that time and opponent shortly. I believe it's Chaskachan playing tomorrow at Dakota. But I'll get the info up to you guys so you guys know when we'll go live. And appreciate everybody joining in with all the support and all that. Boys are having fun. That puck's going to come back over. A nice pass over to Carson. Comes back over to LT. LT back to Landon. Shot. He got deflected. Puck comes back over to Carson Camel. Now back over to Lenma. Got to give Riker a player of the game tonight. Riker has just been outstanding and everywhere on the ice tonight. But we also could give a lot of hats out to the team. This has been a great effort combined by everybody. Chase is, oh wow, that's a penalty if I haven't seen one. Hey, let him play. Wow. Okay. Puck is shot wide of the net, comes back over to LT. Officially hit the 2-minute mark. Now comes back over to Landon. Here comes Landon. Landon looking for somebody right out in front. Comes back over to LT. Now it's going to come off the boards. Minnetonka breaks out. Puck hit deep. Lakers go back. Westfall looking for an outlet. Off the boards over to LT. LT tries to get over to Cole and intercepted. And that puck's going to come back over. Comes right over in front. It's going to sit right out there. We got to get it out, boys. Get it out. Comes back over to Nico. We got to just get it out of the zone. And a glove save by Pickens. 2:04 to go. Third period. Lakers will be playing at Dakota. That was right. Chaskachan Gold, 5 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll continue our D6 trek. That puck's going to be behind the Lakers zone off the boards. Comes over to Gunner. Gunner gets the puck out. And that will be the game. We hit the hard clock. So Lakers are victorious here at Pagel. And I'll officially say it. Luke Pickens, shutout. I don't know how many that will be for him on the year, but playing absolutely outstanding. Both goalies, Gage and him. So we'll sign off for now. Appreciate everybody joining from Pagel. Lakers are victorious 5-0 over Minnetonka Black. Have a great afternoon, guys. Great evening. We'll be back live tomorrow. Have a great night.